Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with the weekly scuffle, and I'm here to talk about Viddal Riley and Mateusz Masternak and what this fight means for Viddal Riley's career, Mateusz's career, and the cruiserweight division as a whole. Honestly, this fight now being confirmed as an IBF title eliminator. Yes, that's right. Viddal Riley is on the path to becoming a world champion, and honestly, I think this is a great move for this fight because we all know the situation Jai Opetia currently is in with Zuffa and everything going on with the IBF. I feel more likely than not he will end up being stripped from the IBF or maybe become the vacant champion. We'll have to see exactly how this works. But this eliminator will either put Vidal in the position to challenge Jai for the full title or potentially win it, somewhat email champion by getting elevated. We all wanted to, become the champion. I think a fight against Chris Billam Smith, who is also very highly ranked by the IBF, could make sense if it is for the vacant IBF title. I think Vidal versus Chris Billam Smith, big fight in the UK. I think that is definitely stadium worthy. I think Misfits Pro is doing a great job putting on big events right now. This event that they're putting on, solid fight, undercard of Chisora Wilder. So I think they're ready to put Vidal on that bigger stage. And honestly, a fight against Chris Billam Smith in the UK, that's a big fight for Vidal, for Misfits Pro. And I think it could definitely get made. And I think it sets up nicely for the potential unifications in this weight class. You have some interesting names in Zurdo, in Benavides, and of course David, and of course Jai Opetia. I believe this fight could lead into those unifications. I think Vidal has a strong chance against an experienced but older fighter in Masternak. And I think if he moves up in competition against a Chris Billam Smith, beats Chris Billam Smith, which I believe he can do, potentially I think Vidal has the makings to become one of the top unified guys at cruiserweight. I think he's the best natural skilled boxer. Of course, everybody would like to see him get more finishes, but I do believe as the levels rise, he will rise and he will continue to learn. We have to keep in mind he is 28, so he is entering his physical prime. But as far as boxing goes, he only has 13 fights, so he's still building, he's still gaining experience, and I think we will see a level up from Viddal Riley shortly. I think the fight against Chevron Clark was a great fight, and I think this fight against Masternak will really show us a lot of what Viddal is made of against a guy who's been in there against top level opponents. Of course, we all know 50 fights, 6 losses. Those 6 losses have come against good world class caliber guys, so I think this sets up very well for Vidal's chances. I think he has a big enough name where he would be an attractive fight for Benavides if Benavides beats Zurdo. So I think we'll have to wait and see, but I think the future is very bright for Vidal's career, and this is the next step to it. He's got to beat Masternak. Will he do it? I guess we'll see in the next fight. But that being said, see you next time.